Welcome to Douglas College Foundations. The goal is to connect alumni and other collaborations with students and current employees in order to enhance the relationship between both sides as well as improving the overall educational quality of the college. So please welcome the first group to learn how can they build fundamental connections among the communities of Douglas College alumni and students.
Good to see you again. We are Team F, Bond, Reese, Rhea, and Jaica. This is the overview of the presentation. During 2 months, we could have refined your main request to 3 essential challenges. The 3 main challenges will be complementarily solved with 3 different strategies. You can refer the detailed process with the handout during the presentation. Then Reese will take over to introduce our first strategy.
Thank you, Bond. Let's head into strategy 1. Our idea here is to implement a TED Talks-like experience for Douglas College students called Doug Talks. Some of the challenges we hope to solve with this strategy are increasing community engagement, increasing donations and revenue opportunities for the Alumni and Foundation, as well as offering an experiential learning opportunity for students who have already graduated. Our research shows that TED Talks is a very successful business model, and if implemented correctly, will give Douglas College Bursary access to the same revenue streams as TED Talks has. This solution will provide new relevant content for all social media channels. It will also create a new tradition within the school that gives people a reason to re-engage with Douglas College down the road. And by providing this continued learning opportunity for students, they're going to go home and tell their friends and family about the event and start a conversation about what's going on with the Douglas College alumni. There's so much value at play here, giving alumni that extended learning experience, as well as providing certification hours for speakers at the event. The bursary, getting access to all those new revenue streams, including ticket sales, sponsorships, as well as event booth rentals, is going to provide a substantial boost to the bursary opportunity. This strategy, all-encompassing, is going to provide new content for social media in Facebook, YouTube, as well as podcasts that's going to keep the conversation going long after the events are over. I'm going to pass this off to Rhea for strategy 2. Thank you.
Thank you, Reese. Now moving on to the second strategy. In the world of branding, image has become more digitalized than ever. Our focus in this strategy will be to spotlight the alumni by helping them let their voices be heard. In terms of the challenges, we're hoping that through this strategy, we'll be able to increase the traffic on the social media platforms, the donations from the alumni, building emotional connections to with the organization, as well as modernizing their multi-channel content. Moving on, when we were conducting our research, we found out that videos actually create an emotional appeal to the viewers and further leads them to be engaged. So we thought the best solution for this would be to create a video, one video which highlights the success of the alumni, as well as the value that we see in this strategy is recognizing these individuals and gaining viewer attention, as well as more emotional connection. So this is how we're going to play out this strategy. We will be selecting a candidate that is going to be eligible for an award, have an in-depth interview with him, which helps us to portray his emotional side. We feel this is a really great way for them to expand into different channels and help in building an emotional connection with the association. And now my teammate Jaica will talk about the third strategy.
Thank you, Rhea. Moving forward to our third and last strategy, which is using a local newspaper for advertising, specifically the coffee newspaper. So one of the challenges that's been mentioned is there are a number of Douglas College graduates who don't self-identify as alumni. So we want a clever and inexpensive way to reach out to these alumni and make them subscribe to our e-newsletter. Based on our research, there were over 10 million readers in general in Canada, and non-invasive ads like newspaper ads have higher engagement rate. Our solution is to use a price-flexible ads that are scalable and manageable. The value that we see of this strategy is it would be a unique platform to engage readers with contests or other creative methods. How are we going to do it is target them through specific areas like New Westminster, Burnaby, or even in Vancouver. These ads will run for about 1 to 2 weeks based on the available ads, and also we'll put a QR code for our landing page, which will serve as our measuring tool for the ads' effectiveness. And that sums up our presentation. We appreciate and thank you for your time.
Thank you for an awesome presentation from Group F. Coming up is the presenter from Group G. Let's figure out how can Douglas College Foundation increase alumni profile among past, current, and potential students.
Hello everyone, we are representing Douglas College Alumni. I would like to start with the objectives of our project. The first objective is to enhance relationship with the current students, to create meaningful engagement programs and opportunities for the 50th alumni, to provide valued services and benefits to the alumni, to increase awareness and provide lifelong opportunities to them. I would like to highlight the challenges of our project, to increase alumni profile, to self-identify graduates as alumni, to build a strategic marketing plan for the 50th anniversary. I would like to pass it to Bhavya, and she will highlight the target audience and the marketing strategies of a project.
Thank you, Ruhi, for stating the marketing objectives and the marketing challenges. I'm going to start by talking a little bit about our target audience, which consisted of students who are currently pursuing their diploma at Douglas College and postgraduates between the ages of 23 and 30 who are pursuing a further degree at Douglas College. So our research consisted of surveys and focus group. And in our survey, most students answered that they want to be contacted through email to get more updates about the Alumni Association. So our marketing strategy includes doing a direct email campaign where the goal is to get 60 active new members through the email campaign. And the strategy is to bring action by engaging prospect and generate new members. And the tactics that we're going to be using are communication channel and connecting brand content. And the key indicators for the email campaign would be open rate, click rate, soft bounce rate, unsubscribe rate, reach rate, and getting new subscribers. So as you can see, this is the direct email campaign sample that we built, which could be sent to the alumni so that they can take part in the programs and events that are happening at Douglas College. And the other idea that we had is the Wall of Fame, where the objective is to pay homage to alumni of all ages and of all backgrounds. And the purpose is to build a relationship and give recognition to them. So the idea is to build a Wall of Fame where pictures can be displayed of all the alumni who've been awarded with awards or who gained scholarship through the school. The reason why we want to do this is because we want to build that nostalgia so that even when students come after 10 years to the school, they can connect to something. And now I would like to pass it on to Phil, who is going to further talk to you about our marketing strategies. Thank you.
Another campaign is the LinkedIn campaign. The goal of this campaign is to increase awareness by 25%. Increase growth by 1,000, and this is by September 2021. And the way that we're going to measure the campaign is by the number of likes, the number of comments, and the number of followers. And we also want to publish an online alumni magazine. We want each graduate student from the Douglas College to feel welcome and always receive the latest news and updates. Our research suggests that students, even after graduating, they still want to feel connected to the college. In our publication, we want to include topics such as work alumni are doing for the university and community, the college and the community, career-related advice, ways to get involved with the school, professor profiles and what they're doing. And we also want to host events. Hosting events on campus is a great way to bring alumni back to reminisce about their college days and stay connected with the current student and even with the teachers. So events that would spark joys are sport events, informational sessions about graduate school, speaking events highlighting industry, professional or involving alumni, and job or career fair. We also want to conduct a drip email campaign, and this will consist of 4 emails. The first one, introduction. The second one, insight. And the third email is how to. The fourth email will be a call to action. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.